Once they get rid of the disgusting workers who paid them.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reacting to a video from a young lady frustrated that OnlyFans is done in regards to sexual content. What are your thoughts on that?
Trust me, she's not going to be the only one, right? So we're going to see what she has to say and then go from there, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and get right into this video. So here we go.
Okay, so I just found out that OnlyFans is planning to get rid of, quote, sexually explicit content. And as a lot of y'all know, that's basically all I make. And I literally spent all day today filming for OnlyFans and YouTube and all that. But I just got the news because I wasn't on social media for a while. I think they dropped this bomb like 5 or 6 hours ago. I don't know. This video is going to be completely unedited because I'm so pissed.
I think Kevin Samuels said it best. OnlyFans is a bubble economy. Pretty much it's fairly new and there's not a lot of data long-term, 20, 30, 40 years to say this platform is sustainable, you know, such as YouTube, for example.
The money you're making is seasonal. There will be a new it chick every season. And what ends up happening is if you don't take the money you have while you're hot, and if you're not flexible enough to listen to people who know better, you'll just have a lot of money that you blow.
From a business perspective, if you're jumping on a platform that's fairly new, you should have some sort of exit strategy or at least money put away to say, in case this crashes, I'm going to ultimately move on to the next thing.
I just watched Philip DeFranco and I saw Lena the Plug on there and she's basically pissed off herself. Of course, she's already made millions of dollars, you know. There's just us here, which I love the fact that she's talking for us. But still, it's like she's made so much money. Like, she's going to be fine, because she can always get other work, you know, and, you know, her husband has a really successful podcast. And
I mean, no disrespect to her, but you're not in jail. You're not 6 feet under. You have freedom, right? Women are the most free and liberated ever. Why is your 401k retirement plan on OnlyFans, right? I mean, just do something else. Learn a new trade, you know, invest in your YouTube channel, right? There's other things that you can do. Get your real estate license, learn something new, right? Like, you don't have to necessarily just take your clothes off and do, right? You can do other things. But what are your thoughts on that?
Sometimes for the girls that do go into this area of work, right, it's kind of the easy way to make money. So that's why, especially if you're, you know, in a bad situation, you're just kind of like last resort for some people, where maybe working retail or working at a restaurant is not the most lucrative when you compare it to, like, let's say if you are going to be in like the work industry.
In my past life, I've dealt with women in this particular industry. I mean, back in the day, it was more strippers and more face-to-face versus over the internet. But one thing that I've found out in those certain industries, usually women are not good with money. Usually they have some sort of mentor, we'll say, some sort of manager
Okay,
that,
sure.
you know, manages their resources and their finances. And that's what we're seeing in modern time, right? Yeah. Apparently these women don't have any money saved. You're making $20,000 a month. Where did all the money go?
it's like so pissed right now. If this is true, that means OnlyFans is cutting their own head off. They're literally putting themselves in the guillotine. What the hell are they thinking? They want to be more brand friendly or some shit, is what I heard.
See, the problem with OnlyFans right now, they have no investors that want to put money into the company. And in order to grow a company, you need investors, you need more money, you need more resources so that you can build your infrastructure, you can grow your business, diversify certain aspects of your business to take over, the sector that you're in. And she doesn't realize that. She's just thinking OnlyFans is this adult content site, but that wasn't the intention of OnlyFans. When the owner first started OnlyFans, he didn't say, I want this to be a pornography site, right? He wanted other things. But what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think as well, like I'm not sure in regards to like acquiring a business, right? So let's say these big corporations want to buy OnlyFans because of, I think they're deterred from like getting into businesses when it has to do with like this kind of sector, I guess, with like sexual content, whatever, because there's a lot of mess that can come with that. So for them, they're just thinking it in a business context. It's not like they're trying to, I think what she's feeling right now is feeling very betrayed, that like, why would OnlyFans do this to me and all this stuff? It's business.
OnlyFans is going to do what's in their best interest. So for example, let's say Coca-Cola or Pepsi or these other big companies wanted to invest in OnlyFans. They don't necessarily want their name attached to the adult industry, right? So it is what it is, but let's continue.
Lost sponsors and they're not making sponsor money or some stupid like that. Dude, when you started a porn site, what the fuck did you expect? Did you expect it to be like, do you think you're going to get a Coca-Cola ad or something? I don't think so. There's not going to be family-friendly companies that are going to want to work with you. And guess what? OnlyFans, family-friendly companies will never work with you because your name has been tainted. Your name is... You would have to completely rebrand yourself, change the name, make it to where nobody even knows who the you are. And by that time, our us sexually explicit creators are going to be somewhere else.
That's a good point. Like, what's going to happen is that this is not going to go away, guys. Like, it's going to be another platform. There's going to be somebody else who's going to program the website and make, like, you know what I mean? Do all the back end stuff. And then it's going to be another area. Oh my God. It is what it is though.
And that's the sad part. There's always going to be a demand for these types of women, right? For this type of content. And the key in all of this is men, right? If more men were strong, independent, and became men, then all of this content would completely disappear, right? There would be no need for this content.
I've only been on the platform for less than a year. It'll be a year in October. But to do this to the people who made them, what the hell are they? What are they thinking? Do they think everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows now? Once they get rid of the disgusting workers who made them.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end this video. What are your final thoughts?
So, okay, I get why she's frustrated, right? Like, it's understandable. But at the end of it, with business, especially if you are going to be going more independent route, you need to be able to adapt to changes, okay? So be resilient. You know, if this doesn't work out, that means there's another opportunity that is out there for you that maybe you haven't considered. So maybe, and also she's on YouTube, right? So she can maybe focus more on, like, obviously in line of YouTube's policy and stuff like that, and focus more content like on here, and she can grow a business here as well. So, or again, there may be another platform if she really wants to, fine, you know? But yeah, it's just adapting to change, I think, is the best, like, my best advice to this.
Men don't have the privilege of posting feet pics and sexually explicit content. Men have to build and create. And if something is not working, a man has to adjust and find solutions at the end of the day, right? When I first started this YouTube channel, you know, I started with my Samsung Galaxy S9, and that was it, right? And over time, we've adjusted and made changes and got mics and updated our equipment and things of that nature, right? So as you're flying the plane, you kind of have to build it, so to speak, right? And that's what men are aware of. That's what men just have to do. And it, you know, it is what it is, right? So anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.
Bye, guys.